Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good evening, Tom.
Evening.
All right. How are you today?
I'm good.
Wow, nice to hear that. So, what did you do today, Tom?
I'm go to school.
Oh, I see. And what did you do in school?
I'm learning.
Okay, so you studied. So, anything else you did in school today?
Mm, no.
That's all. I see. Did you have a busy day today, Tom?
It not too busy.
Not very busy. I see. So, do you like going to school?
Yes.
Really? That's nice. Why?
Mm, because I don't know. I think it
Mhm.
is. Is it?
Mhm. So, do you like going to school because you can learn lots of things?
Yes. And play with friends.
I see. All right. Well, thank you for attending the class. So, let's continue our lesson. So, let me share my screen. All right. Can you see the screen, Tom?
Yes.
Great. Okay. So, now let's have the speaking part. Let's start with letter E. Okay, so let's listen to the audio.
Page 23. Communicate. Speaking. E. Describe an animal. Your partner tells you the animal group it belongs to. Use the words in the boxes to help.
Eagles have feathers and wings to help them fly. What animal group are they in? Eagles are in the bird group.
Okay, so now it's our turn. Oh, before we start, I want you to read the conversation, okay? Let's start.
Eagle have feather and wings to help them fly. What animal group are they in? Eagle or in the bird group?
Okay, so now I want you to describe an animal and I'll answer, okay? So let's use
Okay.
these phrases in the box. Let's start.
The animal have gills and scale. They can breathe in water and swim very fast. They are in the fish group.
Okay. All right. So I think you answered already. So fish are in the fish group, right? Okay. So now I will describe an animal and you will guess, okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's start. So these animals have fur and they drink their mother's milk. So they can let's say they can climb trees. So what animal group are they in?
They are in the mammal group. Mammals
Yes.
group.
Mhm. Yes, very good. All right. So now let's have letter F. So let's learn pronouns. So can you please read in the
Some
box?
words can take the place of nouns. The words are called pronouns. Repeat are very gentle. They are very gentle.
Yes, very good. All right. So now let's talk about pronouns. So pronouns are words that can take the place of nouns. So instead of saying rabbits, so we can say they. So they is a pronoun, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so now let's practice. So tell me the pronouns for the underlined words. So let's start with number 2. So please read
My
and
friend
answer.
and I is we. My friend and I is we. The
Yeah.
dog is it. The
Yeah.
drum is they. The city is it. The
Good.
lion is they.
Very nice. All right. So those are pronouns. Okay. Okay. So now let's move to the next page. So let's have the wrap up. So let's listen and let's read after.
Page 24. Wrap up. A. Listen and read along. The students are learning about animal groups.
Billy, come here and tell us about your pet.
Billy's pet is a fish.
Boo doesn't have legs, but she has fins. She's very smart.
Wonderful!
Layla's pet is an amphibian.
Toby has big eyes. He has gills like Boo and is always very calm.
Lovely!
Dot's pet kitten is a mammal.
This is Charlie. He has beautiful white fur. He's very strong.
Interesting.
Gus's pet is a bird.
Eddie has beautiful feathers. He likes to fly around my room.
Amazing!
Zach has a pet lizard.
Lizzie is usually gentle, but sometimes she's fierce.
Help! Run!
Okay. So Tom, I want you to read. Let's start.
The students are learning about animal groups. Billy, come here and tell us about your pet. Billy pet is a fish who doesn't have legs, but she has fins. She's very smart. Wonderful. Layla pet is an amphibian. Toby has big eyes. He has gills. He has gills like Pooh and always very calm. Lovely. Dot pet kitten is a mammal. This is Jackley. He has beautiful white fur. He's very strong. Interesting. First cat is a bird. Eddie has beautiful feather. He likes to fly around my room. Amazing. Zach have a pet lizard. Lizzie is usually gentle, but sometimes he dares. Help! Run!
Okay. So now I want you to describe your pet, Tom.
Pet. What do you say?
Can you describe your pet?
My pet is my cat.
Mm-hmm.
She has a fur and she's very cute.
Okay, that's all. Oh, does your cat have a name?
He has a name. Her name is Stupid.
Oh, what a cute name. I think your cat is white. Yes?
He is yellow and white.
Oh, yellow and white. I see. Okay, so thank you. All right, so now let's have unit 3. Okay. All right, wait please. So, we are going to watch a video. All right. So let's start.
Anh ấy 10 tuổi rồi. 10 tuổi là hơn 6 tuổi là độ ấy rồi. Tầm đứa ảo tưởng.
Okay, so now let's have letter B. So I want you to look at the picture. So what is the weather like in the picture?
Mm. They change from police to
Mhm. So do you think the weather is snowy in the picture?
I think it's cold. I don't. Mm, there are many places snowy, but there are many are not.
I see. So look at the picture again. Where do you think this is?
Um, they change. What did you say?
Oh, do you want me to repeat the question?
Mm,
Yes. In
this
number
is the
2?
what? This is the water who change from water
Mhm.
to ice.
I
I think
see. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. That's all?
yes.
Okay, so now let's have letter C. So let's answer. What things change?
They change from water to ice.
Okay, so for example, if the weather is really cold or snowy, so the water or the liquid turns into ice, right? Turns into solid. Okay, next, let's have number 2. So can you hold water in your hand?
No.
Why not?
Um, because water is liquid and you can hold it.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so let's move on to the next page and let's have unit 3. So let's have the words.
Page 28. Unit 3. Get ready. Words. A. Listen and point to the words. Listen again and say the words.
Flow. Solid. Liquid. Gas. Heat. Steam. Ice. Freeze. Melt. Flow. Solid. Liquid. Gas. Heat. Steam. Ice. Freeze. Melt.
Okay, so I want you to read. Let's start, Tom.
Flow, solid, liquid, gas, heat, steam, ice, freeze, melt.
Yes, very nice. All right, so let's have letter B. So I want you to say the correct words to complete the sentence. All right, so let's start. Number 1. So water is a, okay, so there's the answer,
On the hot
liquid.
day,
Okay,
on the hot day, ice cream can melt.
good. Next, number 4.
We can hold a gas in our hand.
Good. Number 5.
We'll freeze water to we'll heat water to make it hot.
Good. Next.
Water in the river can flow over stone.
Nice. Next.
A book is a solid.
Correct. 8.
You can see steam on very hot water.
Nice. And number 9.
On a very cold day, water can freeze.
Correct. Wow, good job. So now let's have this one. Think before you read. So are there any liquids in your backpack?
Yes,
Oh, so what is it or what are they?
it's a bottle of water.
Yes, okay. Next, what solids are in your kitchen at home?
Is is uh what solid are they in kitchen? Is a book? A book?
Oh, okay, a book. What else?
What do you say?
What else? So we have book. Give me 3 solids that are in your kitchen. So one is book. What's the second?
Is my comic book, and
Your
the third is a backpack,
backpack. Mhm.
paper.
Paper. Yes, very good. Okay, so thank you. Now let's have letter C. So let's have cause and effect. Okay, so can you please read cause and effect?
Cause and effect tell how one event make another event happen. A cause is why something happened. The effect is that happened after the cause.
Okay, so let's read some examples.
Cause I water the plane. The ice is in the sun. Effect the grow it melts.
Yes, very good. Okay, so don't forget, so cause is why something happens, and effect is the result of what happens after the cause. Okay? All right, so now let's have this one. So let's read the sentences and let's match the causes and effects. So can you please read first?
In the winter, it's something cool, sometimes cool and rainy. When it's very cool, it's snow. When there's a lot of snow, children don't go to school. They stay home and they're happy. In winter, there are often ice on the streets, and sometimes people sleep and fall.
Okay, very good. All right, so now let's have the activity. Oh, oh no. Oops, this one. All right, so let's start with number 3.
People stay home and they're happy.
Okay, so children stay home and they are happy. Good. And number 4.
They open ice on the street. Sometimes people fall.
Yes, good job. All right, so now let's have the reading part. Okay, so let's listen first.
Page 30. Read. What is our world made of? Everything in our world comes in three different states: solid, liquid, or gas. Solids. We can see and feel solids. Some solids are hard and some solids are soft. Trees and feathers are solids. You're a solid too. Liquids. A liquid is a thing that can flow. Some liquids are thick and some liquids are thin. Juice and milkshakes are liquids. Can you think of other kinds of liquid? Gases. The air that you breathe is a gas. We can't usually see a gas, but sometimes we can feel it when it moves. On a windy day, we can feel the wind on our bodies. Things can change from one state to another when we make them hot or cold. When we make water very cold, it freezes and changes to ice. When ice or snow heats up, it melts and changes back to water. When we heat water, it boils and changes to steam. Look at these three pictures of things changing from one state to another.
The water was a liquid and now it's a solid. The snow was a solid and now it's a liquid. The water was a liquid and now it's a gas.
Nice. Okay, so I want you to read. Let's start, Tom.
Everything in our world comes in three different states: solid, liquid, and of gas. We can see and feel solid. Some solid are hard and some solid are soft. Trees are feather and solid. They are a solid too. A liquid is a thing that can flow. Some liquid are thick and some liquid are thin. Juice and milkshake are liquid. Can you think of other kind of liquid? The air that you breathe is a gas. We can't usually see a gas, but sometimes we can feel it when it moves. In a windy day, we can feel the wind on your bodies. Things can change from one state to another when we make them hot or cold. When we make water very cold, it freezes and turns to ice. When ice or snow heat up, it melts and turns back to water. When we heat water, it boils and turns to steam. The snow, the water was a liquid and now is a solid. The water was a solid and now is a liquid. The water was a liquid and now is a gas.
Yes, thank you. Now let's answer. What's the cause of the water freezing?
Um, they are turned cold and then they are turned into ice.
Okay, good. And what's the effect?
Then they turn into ice.
Yes. All right. Next, what's the cause of the water boiling and what's the effect?
Um, they are boiling. They are boiling, and they were hot.
Okay, and they change.
In fact, they are like a gas. They are a gas.
Yes. So they changes to steam. All right, next. What's the cause of the snow melting and what's the effect?
The snow melting, and they are turned to water.
Yeah, so they changes back to water. All right, very nice. Okay, so let's move to the next page. So let's have the comprehension part. So what do you like about the text? So I want you to give me one reason. So let's start with number 1.
What do
Solid.
you like?
So what?
Solid.
So do
I
you
like
like solid?
solid.
Okay,
Yes.
why?
Because my cat is solid.
I see. Next.
And I like all the thing about solid.
Okay, so what do you like about solids? Aside from your cat, what else?
Mm. I like the warm cold, the cool fan, and milk.
I see. Because solids we can hold it and we can eat it, right? Okay. Next, let's have liquids. Do you like it? Do you like liquids? So is it 1, 2, or 3?
I like liquid
You like liquid.
because I want to swim. But I
Ah,
don't like liquid in winter because they are too cold.
I see. Okay, last, gases.
I like gases.
Wow. Why?
It's cool.
Oh, because it's cool. I see. All right. So thank you, Tom. And I think that's it because time is already over. So have a great night and see you next time, Tom. Or see you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.